Hello, what is going on? The world has gone mad. So much has changed since the last time we hung out. Well, bless you. That's Diva. Say hi. Everything is just different than it was last week. The chaos, toilet paper. Who would have known toilet paper would be such a high commodity before food? Yeah. I'm sure your anxiety level is on 10 as mine is. But what do? You got to keep it moving, rocking and rolling. What's going on? Are you working from home? Are you trying to figure it out? I think we're all just trying to figure it out and create a new norm. Because right now, the norm that we knew a month ago is gone and it's no longer here. So, if this is your first time tuning in, I'm Wendy. This is my channel, Holistic and Well. I super appreciate you being here. Lord knows you could be anywhere in the world, so I appreciate that you decided to hang out with me. With all the stress and anxiety and just the unknown and the fear of what's going on, we're all trying to figure it out. We're all trying to develop a new norm. We're all trying to not go stir crazy. So I thought we could talk about some of my favorite online resources, digital resources, because we're all having to stay home and do the self-distancing thing. And although it is what's necessary, it also means that we have less interaction with others and we have more opportunity to be stagnant and to kind of fester in that anxiety. So let's get busy. So I have got a list of my faves that I wanted to share with you. So the first category is going to be websites. And with us being at home and us having access to online, being able to utilize it in a productive, healthy way is so important. So this first website is called OMG Yes. This is a wonderful website that I discovered through a podcast. Basically, this is a website that is dedicated to the pleasure of women and couples. There are discussions around relationships and sexuality and pleasuring. This is a really great website for either single women or women in a relationship to be able to utilize as a tool to nurture their relationship that they're in right now. But it also empowers women who are single that might be at a plateau in self-pleasuring, that maybe they learn something new. I don't know. Check it out though, omgyes.com. My next one is dailyom, dailyom.com. I really like this website because it has so much information. And what I truly like about it is that the way that they are able to sustain their website is they charge a fee for their classes, but they also allow you and me as the consumer to dictate the price, which right now I think we all need a price break on certain things. So if you see a class that you like or a fitness program that you like, then you're able to type in the amount that you feel that it's worth, and that's what you pay. And you have access to that information forever. It's something that goes into your email and you have it forever. It's a really great website. I really like it. Another one is Tiny Buddha. Tiny Buddha is another one that really has a lot of information that you can read up on in terms of spirituality, the concept of happiness, mindfulness, meditation, and it's really good information to just be able to sift through it as you need it, and being able to have those articles at hand. So tinybuddha.com. All right, I tried to limit these so that this wasn't overwhelming. So I'm just having like 3 per category. Next category is podcasts. I really enjoy podcasts because you're able to multitask and listen to them at the same time that you're doing other stuff. So whether you're driving or you're cleaning or you're just kind of resting or whatever's going on, you just utilize those podcasts that you're able to listen to while you're doing other stuff. So the first one is Sleep Junkies. I really enjoy this podcast because it's all about sleep. And you know, I'm all about that sleep, and I'm all about preaching and talking about how to get that sleep in and how to get healthy, sound, restorative sleep. This is a really, really good resource to be able to listen to it in terms of like diabetes and sleep and pain and sleep, and being able to listen to all these different topics and be able to inform and empower yourself with this information. So Sleep Junkies. The next one is Wellness Mama. I really, really like because she's got podcasts, she has YouTube, she has an app, I believe, and she has a blog. Lots and lots of information, from recipes to information about health and wellness. And then her podcast, she does, I think, 3 sessions per week, 3 episodes per week. So lots and lots of information that will keep you in that place of really being able to educate yourself and empower yourself with information. All right, the next one is apps. And I believe all of these apps are on both platforms, the smartphones as well as the Apple platform. So the first one is called Mood Path. And I really like Mood Path for a couple of reasons. If you're a type A personality and you're someone that needs to reach a goal, or you've got to see this place of progress, this is a great app that will help you do that in the process of being able to learn about your emotions, being able to tap into your anxiety, and be able to assess kind of what's going on with you. And it's got a journaling component. Really, really like Mood Path. You're also able to share your information with a mental health professional. So let's say that you are journaling and you've noticed some common themes in your journaling and you've decided to get some support from a therapist. You're able to take that information and upload it to your therapist and share that, which is really nice, because one of the most daunting things about therapy is going in and spilling your guts. And I know, because I do therapy as a therapist, and it's scary. And it's also frustrating to have to like retell the same shit over and over again. So I like that you're able to share that information with your therapist through this Mood Path app. The next one is called Youper, Youper. And this one is powered by artificial intelligence. So this is going to be an app that asks you questions, and so it's kind of a conversational format. Again, it is powered through both platforms, Apple as well as Google, and you're able to integrate it with your Apple Health and your Google Fit, which is nice because then you have all of your information in one place. Both Mood Path and this Youper are utilizing therapy models that help you analyze your emotions, which become thoughts, which later become behaviors. And so that's a cycle. And you want to be able to analyze that to either change something, or you want to be able to analyze that to begin the process of acceptance. So an example of that would be, I'm somebody with chronic anxiety, I'm somebody with chronic pain. I can't change that. So it's about learning to accept what my reality is, and that is that I do have these chronic health issues. That empowers me in that I'm not struggling and bumping my head trying to fix, and I hate that word in a therapy setting, because I'm not a chair, you're not a chair, you're not a car, you're not anything, you don't need to be fixed. You're perfect just as you are. But we figure out what's working and what's not working, and being able to do that with emotions, thoughts, and behaviors, and being able to analyze that cycle is really, really helpful. So I like that these 2 particular apps do that for you, so that you're able to gain some insight and really empower yourself with that information about who you are, what you're feeling and thinking, and how you're behaving. So the third app is Herbs Encyclopedia. I love this app. It's a free app. I think the other two apps have got some purchases you can make, but they're basically free. So if you want like the super duper parts of the app, you can buy it, but otherwise they're free. But Herbs Encyclopedia is totally free. It is an encyclopedia on herbs and home remedies and things of that nature that you're able to just really tap into it and, you know, what herb or what should I use for anxiety? What should I use if I get poison ivy? What should I use if I get ringworm? I mean, that's really common questions, and so you're able to go into this app and get that information. I think it's really cool. All right, the final category is blogs. Now, I know there's a lot of talk around the Calm app. I've utilized it, but I don't like that their basic level is hardly anything. And for me, I wasn't able to get enough of a pulse if I liked the app or not. But they have a blog that I really enjoy. It has a lot of really great information that you're able to tap into. And again, it's about educating and empowering yourself about being able to identify anxiety and know kind of what you're feeling. All right, the next one is called Healthy Place. And Healthy Place is a really great website, but also has a blog component that talks about all kinds of different diagnoses, being able to cope with and understand those diagnoses. It's really awesome if you're somebody that really wants to be able to click on depression and read all about depression or anxiety or bipolar or whatever it is that you think is going on. Now, the important thing is to not self-diagnose, because there's more that goes into a diagnosis than just meeting these particular criteria and bullet points. So please don't go in and self-diagnose, but be able to get some information about those different diagnoses. Like, you know, if you think that one of your family members or your life partner is trying to manage certain things, being able to go in and say, yeah, this really meets all the criteria. It's good information to know and to have. So healthyplace.com is their blog. And then the final blog that I really like is Mind Body Green. There's lots of information about functional nutrition, which is not so much about dieting and the concept that we think about dieting, but understanding that our body needs fuel and food is fuel. And so functional nutrition is about figuring out what food fuels your body in a positive way, because we can't all eat the same thing and get the same outcome. You know, I've shared before that I have been without meat for a year now, and for me that works. It works great. It greatly reduced my inflammation. I don't really think about it or miss it, and I have found alternatives that fit nutritional need of that meat would serve. But for someone else, meat is good for them and meat works out and it's great. So it's really about understanding functional nutrition for you. It talks about supplements. There's some classes, and just being able to really focus on understanding how the mind, body, spirit functions together as an entity rather than these separate slivers, which I really like, because we are one complete body that has these different systems that impact our overall well-being. So we have to treat it that way. So that's it on my favorite digital and online resources that I enjoy looking at very, very consistently. I utilize them all the time. I have some of the apps downloaded on my phone and I utilize them. I like the Mood Path and I like the Herbs Encyclopedia for my own personal use. Just so you know, the things that I talk about and encourage you to try are things that I do as well. And the reason that I'm talking about them is because I believe in what I'm talking about, and that I really want to be able to give resources to empower you to feel better and have a better quality of life. So I hope that this information has been helpful. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Please leave some comments below if you've got some other online resources or if you have experiences with some other apps that you would like to share with us. I want to know about them as well, because I love getting new information so that I can apply it to me or that I can pass it on to the next person. So that's about it. We're creating a new norm in the world, and it's scary, and we don't know what to expect. We don't know what it's going to look like. 90 days down the road, who knows what this is going to look like? I don't know. But I hope that you're taking some of the practices that we talked about last week and implementing them, like really being able to think about what are the things that you can control versus what you can't control. I know I am. I've been doing that all week, because with Kansas City being on a stay-home order and just not knowing and having young people around me and, coming in contact with older people, that you just don't know what tomorrow brings. So, take care of yourself. Remember to talk kindly to yourself. And I hope that you have a phenomenal week. You could be anywhere in the world. You're here with me. I super appreciate it. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some subscribe action. And until we talk again next week, I hope that you stay holistic and well. Bye-bye. See you soon.